Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. Can you just verify that you could hear me quickly? Can everyone hear me? Alright, thank you Francisco Vasquez, I appreciate it. Just a second. You can hop on up. Alright everybody, and our co-host Phantom Planes is also here. He's on his way up. So go ahead and say hi. Alright, it says reconnected. Say that again? Yeah, we got the mic right here. If you want, just go ahead and say hi. Just to...
Thanks.
Hori, say hi to the stream. Yep. Make sure you sub to Hori's box, people. Thanks, Hori. Alright everybody, so the aircraft that just took off is Southwest Flight 8503 to Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, and now we have another Allegiant aircraft coming in. We got the mic off. My mom was just on that flight the other day.
Wait, where did she go?
Charlotte. And right up here is American Airlines Flight 2397 to Charlotte, North Carolina. Registration November 163, Uniform Sierra. If you want, I don't know if you rotate the flight information given.
We should do like use this.
Yeah.
So you don't have like a tripod.
Yeah. This is just easy to use.
That's kind of easy.
Yeah. And right in front of us we have Southwest Flight 1173 going over to Austin, Texas.
That could actually be still.
Yeah. We're not going to use this though because it was cutting off the Wi-Fi. And right now we have American Flight 2397 taking off for Charlotte, North Carolina.
I think if we stay long enough, we might be able to catch Morris or as well. And here is a JetBlue Airbus A320-200.
For Nashville.
Yeah, it's going to Nashville. The registration is November 562.
Look at that nice tail shot.
Yeah, so. What's J again?
Bye, Hori. Bye. Oh no.
You want to tighten the screw so it stops spinning. The screw on the back. No. Yeah. All the way.
Uh-oh.
Bring it down here.
We're taking a brief pause for a second. Okay, I got it.
you put the washer back?
What's that?
It's the piece that fell. The little round thing. Give me this. Watch out.
Oh yeah, right over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
The microphone isn't working.
I took it off. Ask her if you can hear it out.
Not even gonna work. Where is my phone?
Did you tell Mike and Steve? Did you tell who's playing? Where that's going? The private plane?
The black one over there? Let me actually check that out.
Dave, I don't know where my phone is.
I like that shirt though.
I can go get that.
Can I get the 11?
Dave, stay up here so they can test.
To get the microphone. There is an arrival at Southwest. It is a Boeing 777. Let me get the flight info on that. It came in from Providence, Jersey.
Alright, let's see if we can hear this now. It's testing. Alright, perfect. They can hear now. Fantastic.
Test, 1, 2. You guys hear me?
Uh-oh, look at that smoke coming out of the engine there.
Hello, surfer plane. How are you? So, Aero vessel.
And right now we have JetBlue Flight 381 for Nashville, Tennessee taking off. Oh wait, no. And right now we have Southwest Flight 1173 taking off on 10 left for Austin, Texas. Boeing 737-700, 15 years old. It really is surfer plane. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? I am Phantom Planes, the co-host of the Shade Flight. Really glad to share.
What kind is it?
The Southwest surfer plane. Can you get it open up? I can show the icon.
Just one more check. Can you guys hear everything okay? Maybe this is better?
So,
What happened? Yeah.
well, surfer plane is asking me.
One second now.
I can't find the private jet on the flight.
The private jet will pop back up in a minute, surfer plane. What happened?
Private jet.
It doesn't say where it's going, but it's a Gulfstream jet. Yeah, no problem.
Actually, October, November.
Surfer plane, it really is a nice day to be in the air. Pretty clear skies, as you can see right out there. Nice view of the moon. And with that JetBlue taking off, can't get any better.
Yeah, I see Avenue taxiing right now.
Oh, Velo is taxiing. Is it headed outbound? It is headed outbound. Soon we will have an Velo Boeing 737-800 headed over to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. If you want, we'll take the flight information given. I just gave you Velo, so you can give Delta. And next, Phantom Planes will give the Delta information.
It is a Delta Airbus A321-200 headed over to Minneapolis. Merrill Vasquez, that silver plane is indeed a private jet. We're trying to get flight information on that, but Flight Radar 24 is
It's
not
back
providing
up.
any. Yeah,
So
Flight
it
Radar
currently does
24
not have a destination as of now, but it is a Gulfstream
Oh, I think
G550
on
jet. Nice plane, isn't it? Oh
Yeah.
no, we have no connection.
I saw the other day a Gulfstream jet came in here all the way did about it.
Right on this very runway.
And I see there comes the Avalo, and I see a Spirit taxiing as well.
Yes, we got Spirit Flight 339 headed to Los Angeles.
Let me get this arrival. No, another private jet.
Okay. It is a NetJet Bombardier Challenger 350 from Dallas, Love Field, Texas.
I just wish like you could angle the camera like that.
Oh, look at that, Abella.
Nice livery.
It really is.
Merrill Vasquez, thank you. Sorry about that. Surfer plane Avalo, is it a new airline? Is it? I think it kind of is.
What?
Avalo. Surfer plane's asking if it's a new airline.
It is. It started, I want to say, March of last year.
Oh.
I'll give the flight information to Spirit.
That now we have a Spirit Airlines.
Next up, we have a Spirit Airlines A320neo for Los Angeles, California. Merrill Vasquez Avelo does fly to different destinations, including Raleigh, Durham, New Haven, Connecticut. Get yourself some nice clam pizza. And they're
It's
also
a-
one of the only airlines to go to Delaware.
It's an A320 registration November 947. The Spirit Airlines on your screen right now is an Airbus A320neo. The registration is November 947 November. It is headed out to Los Angeles. We'll be in the air for the next 4 hours, headed over to Merrill Vasquez. Are you asking if Avalo does any international flights or any
Next up, we have an arrival for a Cessna Citation 560XL. Oh wow, we got something new here. We got Frontier going 10 right.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Let me zoom into that. Sorry, guys. So, Merrill Vasquez, if you're asking if Avalo does any international flights, the answer to that would be no, they do not. They only fly within the U.S. And I guess I can kind of tell that they are kind of a regional flyer, so they fly to some of the smaller airports with their fleet.
See you later.
So yeah, they do fly to some of the smaller airports with their fleet. But no, they do not fly internationally. As for FLL, yes, there are a lot of international flights, including LL, which is starting in September.
For the Southwest taking off, it is flight 2116 to Atlanta, Georgia. They are 1 hour delayed.
Well, that private jet that just landed was Dallas to Washington. saying that on flight radar 24 before, but that has to be a glitch because there's just like no way this flight from Dallas to Austin that goes forward. It was probably just an error and it goes Dallas. When I say Dallas, I mean Dallas. Alright, and we have Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 coming in from Nashville, runway 10 left. Been in the air for the last 1 hour and 44 minutes. Registration November 4 to November 425. Registration is November 425. And there goes.
Whoa, that is tough going to Chicago. Look at that fierce thrust over there. That plane is like a rocket.
Alright, there we have an arrival. Merrill Vessels, yeah, that takeoff was pretty nice.
In the arrival of Southwest Flight 2923 coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. Making me crave some Nashville hot chicken here. Wow, we are building up here, 16 people.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We would really appreciate it. Thank you all for attending.
So, a very good question Adam and I have is, can we reach 20 views? Let's see.
I believe we can.
So do I, Phantom Planes, so do I. Next up we have a Velo Flight 688 headed to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, taking off right here, runway 10 left.
It is a Boeing 737-800, preparing for about an hour and a half in the air on its flight to North Carolina. Francisco Vasquez, yes, FLL is building up. It's getting busier by the minute.
Sure is, especially with El Al, Norse building up here. I can see this becoming a major gateway to South Florida, in addition to Miami also.
Yeah. It used to be that way a couple of years ago, but then of course COVID.
Yeah, we had
was-
Emirates and British.
Yeah, and Norwegian. Now I know COVID was tough on everybody and on every airport, but COVID was mad tough on FLL. But now we seeing that FLL has come a long way in its rebuild since COVID, and we look forward to seeing it rebuild even more.
Look at that nice view of downtown Fort Lauderdale in the distance. Our next arrival is an Embraer 300. Let's see where that one's coming from. And this aircraft is coming from Stevens Point Municipal Airport over in Wisconsin.
Oh, it was a little wobbly there. Just a second ago, that thing was pretty wobbly. And the Southwest is blocking the view of the Embraer touchdown.
Spirit Flight 339 taking off for Los Angeles, California. Airbus A320neo. New engine option. Registration November 947, November Kilo.
About a 4-hour flight over to the West Coast. I see in the distance.
Not 4 hours, transfer planes. 5.5.
Oh, 5.5 hours. So 5.5 hours, these people have to endure flying Spirit Airlines to the West Coast. Oh, we got away from.
We got our way back.
Yes, Neural Vasquez, that is true. Many spring breakers are going to indeed enjoy flying to beautiful weather. And that's what you have here.
So this JetBlue aircraft is Flight 101 to Los Angeles. The one we just got away from is November 992 Juliet Bravo with Mint Business Class. And the aircraft we're taking off is Flight 2788 for Southwest, headed to Chicago Midway.
We have another arrival. Let's get the Southwest. Zoom in on the Southwest a little bit.
Oh crud. Sorry about that. And next up we have a
Another
Hawker
private jet.
800 XP coming in from Westchester County, White Plains, New York.
There's a seaplane landing on.
Oh, that's silver.
No, that's not silver.
Oh no, it is a seaplane. Our
It
next.
looks like FLL's getting a little quieter now.
Oh no, it's getting crowded.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, just wait. Wait 2 minutes, guys. You're gonna see a storm of planes coming in. Our next departure is Southwest Flight 1456 for New Orleans, Louis Armstrong International Airport. Strong thrust over there.
I've seen a rifle.
Yes. Oh, sure.
We have an arrival shortly. It's an American Airlines Airbus A321-200 coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Got a DFW arrival as mentioned by Phantom Planes just now. 2 hours, 7-minute flight. Well, 2 hours, 8 minutes by touchdown. Flight 841 from Dallas, Fort Worth. Cruised up at 35,000 feet today, going pretty fast, around 560 knots ground speed.
There's Spirit Airlines on approach.
Oh yeah. Let's try to get a shot of that. Here.
And we have Spirit Airlines on approach. Let me check the flight info on that.
The aircraft is Spirit Airlines, Flight 142, coming in from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic.
It's an Airbus A321-200, registration November 6, 17, November Kilo. 1 hour, and it's been in the air for the last 1 hour and 50 minutes. Total flight time 1 hour and 54 minutes by the time it touches down at FLL. And it looks like the JetBlue flight to Los Angeles is holding short.
Holding short for the American.
Yeah. It is holding short for the arrival. American Airlines. Airbus A321-200 coming in from Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Have another arrival.
Our next arrival is JetBlue Flight 1426, coming in from Montego Bay, Jamaica. If you follow my trip reports, I was on that flight coming back from MBJ also back in August 6th. Nice Florida sunset over here. MBJ's registration, November 608 Juliet Bravo. 17-year-old, serial number 02415. So that A320 once again from the MBJ. Let's see what we got next. Our next arrival is JetBlue Flight 1131 coming in from Charleston, South Carolina. But it looks like we got JetBlue 101 moving a bit towards the runway. I think they're still going to hold short though, because Charleston is very close. Alright, so we do have JetBlue 101 holding short for the Charleston flight. This upcoming A320 is the JetBlue Vacations livery.
Now, is JetBlue Vacations just a livery, or is it like a separate airline, kind of like the American?
JetBlue Vacations is just a vacation package JetBlue gives. Oh, that's a great shot.
There are a couple of private jets taxiing. They do not do scheduled cargo flights, but in fact they fly the Miami Dolphins whenever they fins up.
Our next arrival is Southwest Flight 2581 from Austin, Texas. Boeing 737-800.
tourists are getting
Now we have JetBlue.
to see.
Is it there now? Francisco Vasquez? Alright, thanks.
What's this?
Surfer Plane, thank you for your notice. We're trying to get that fixed here. We do have a lot of connectivity issues tonight. My apologies.
Especially since
Our next arrival is Southwest Flight 2467 from Islip, Long Island, New York.
one of my teachers flew in and out of Iceland.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he or she think of it?
Oh, I don't know. She was going for a family.
Nice. Boeing 737 MAX 8 for Southwest there from Iceland.
Yeah, she said that she got away with it.
Okay.
I know she didn't fly Southwest, but she did fly Southwest. I didn't even know they were still doing it.
Yeah, I know Frontier stopped that one.
Frontier recently cut it.
Which one?
I forget. Let me check.
I know they did cut Miami to Montego Bay, but they're bringing that back in April, I want to say.
Yeah, the route was and there's Alaska taxi.
Oh,
Especially this point here, we have multiple Alaska flights.
this Alaska is going to Kansas City.
Huh. Must be like some sort of charging.
Yeah, that's
We'll
what.
have to pay attention to that.
But this happened the other day too. All right, our next
Yeah,
arrival
we'll have
is
to see if it's empty.
our next arrival is NetJet Flight 772 from Tampa. Bombardier Challenger 3.
They are cutting Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, they cut Fort Lauderdale Freeman?
They're going to. It says they're doing.
No, that's Providence. Let's try to get a captain wait. Hold this.
Oh, he didn't wait that.
How rude. I'm just messing around. Look at that nice wing right there. Oh, look at that. Right up there we have Scandinavian coming in from Copenhagen over to Miami. Copenhagen, Denmark.
Harold Vasquez is asking, did Alaska acquire Virgin Airways? Yes,
They
back
acquired,
in 2016,
Virgin
they
America.
acquired Virgin Airways.
Alright, right here we have NetJets taking off for Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Harold Vasquez, no problem.
That was a really fast takeoff. They had to have done. They have to have gone toga on that one. Look at how fast they're going. They didn't even use any of the runway.
We have to pay attention to that Alaska. I noticed my live stream on my phone's a little behind us. Oh, I see a Zool taxi.
Oh yeah, Zool's taxiing. Awesome.
It is the Airbus
330.
And as you can see, we have a Zool Airlines taxiing. It looks like it might be taxiing to the runway, and it appears to be an Airbus A330-200 in the flagship livery.
Let me check that.
Actually, no, it looks like it was going to the gate.
Yeah, that one's going to the gate. There, because I know Zool's arrivals go to G3, then departures go to E9.
So the arrivals are in Terminal 4, and the departures are out of 3. Well, this guy's taking some time. Alright, and we have another arrival. Oh,
Our next arrival is JetBlue Flight 40 from Medellin, Colombia. Make sure I take time up on here because this is about to fall through.
alright, and now we go to Alaska.
Once again,
Now we go to Alaska. Oh, can you take control of the camera, please? Now we go to Alaska Air. It is a 737-800, and it is flying over to Kansas City, Missouri. Which, in case you're wondering, no, it is not a regular route. I know now this part of the year, Alaska has multiple flights a day out of Fort Lauderdale to different destinations, but Kansas City is not one of them. And I saw this on Flight Radar 24 the other day, but I'm really not sure. So we're gonna have to pay attention to see if this is a maintenance flight or just simply a repositioning flight. Although it seems kind of far, anything's possible. So we're just gonna have to pay attention to this plane to see how early it lifts out.
Or they also might do that for fuel costs too, because the flights to Seattle are starting to take like 7 hours.
Yeah. We have more planes taxiing. Let me get the flight info.
We got another Velo taxiing right now, Flight 336 to New Haven.
It is a Boeing 737-700. That Avelo, we can go back to the Avelo. That is Avelo Flight 336, Boeing 737-700. Taxiing for departure back to New Haven, Connecticut. I saw this arrive earlier. Now it's turning around and going back. Registration is November 703 Victor Lima. I'm hoping we can stay until the FedEx MD-11 and that. Oh, what's that? And that could be like the highlight of the day. Like that could be.
Oh yeah. That inbound aircraft right above FLL is Air Canada Flight 904 from Montreal Trudeau. Airbus A330-300, registration Charlie Golf Echo Foxtrot Alpha. Or CGEFA.
And next we have an arrival. Seems to be yet another private jet. I'll get to the Southwest plane that's taxiing in a moment, but first let's get a little of that exec jet action.
We got a WestJet accent for Alright, now we have a lot of highlights coming in for tonight's live stream. We have Air Canada 330 from Montreal.
That will compete with the FedEx arrival in about an hour. We're hoping
no,
we can stay for
6:40 it arrives. It's 6:08 right now, so 32 minutes.
We're hoping we can stay for that, and that'll compete with Air Canada for having.
Yeah.
Alright, and right here we have another CRJ.
We got a CRJ 200LR Mitsubishi. It's for a private airline. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
We got some.
The WestJet actually right there it is.
We got a WestJet 737 MAX 8 right over there. Try that one spell.
That's how you know it's.
I got it. Look at that beautiful new livery for that WestJet MAX 8.
See, before the Air we have a Southwest Airlines arrival.
What's up, guys?
A Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Time 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Okay, good. I thought Air Canada was going to 10 right for a second. I got scared.
They never go to 10 right.
They sometimes do. Next up is a Southwest 737 MAX 8 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
It's your inexperienced cameraman, Phantom Planes, operating the camera right now.
This tripod, something's going on with it here.
Alright, and now I see Air Canada.
Alright, we got view of Air Canada right over there. They just got clearance for landing at 10 left for flight 904. Really exciting.
It's an Air Canada flight
904.
Air Canada flight 904 coming in from Montreal. It's been in the air for the last 2 hours and 52 minutes. Uh-oh, Jacob, we got a problem.
Okay. It's on low power mode. Next up, we have Air Canada Flight 904 heavy from Montreal Trudeau International Airport in Montreal, Canada. Been delayed for almost 2 hours.
Alright, and I'm going to mute the microphone and we'll get Air Canada.
There we go. We got a nice shot right over there of that nice A330-300, 14 years old, serial number 09097. Registration is Charlie Golf Echo Foxtrot Alpha. Oh no, please do not block that view, JetBlue. Oh, look at that beautiful heavy right over there. Yeah. Yep, it's pretty zoomed in. That plane sure is looking beautiful today. That had to have been the highlight of our evening for today.
We're waiting for FedEx. Yep.
And next up we have JetBlue, flight 529 headed over to San Diego, California. Keep in mind of that beautiful approach you'll have into SAN later on this evening. Arrival at 8:54 p.m.
You gotta get that moonshot.
Oh, look at that moonshot right there.
That moonshot is British Airways Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, flying at 10,000 feet right now, coming in from London Heathrow. It's been in the air for the past 8 hours and 18 minutes, and will be in the air for another 11 minutes
For Miami.
for its approach into Miami.
Our next takeoff is Aviation flight 336 for New Haven, Connecticut. Got a bit of a blurry shot. There we go. And next up we have Southwest flight.
Headed to Baltimore.
Yeah, flight 1209.
Southwest Airlines Flight 1209, Boeing 737-700, registration November 966. What's the meaning?
Whiskey.
November 966, Whiskey November, headed over to Baltimore, Washington International Airport. Flight time of about 2 hours. Got another arrival now. This arrival is a Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200 Delta flight 1295 coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. It's been in the air for the last 1 hour and 18 minutes. I did that flight a couple of months ago. Nice flight.
That exact one, 1295?
No,
Okay.
but same thing, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale.
Look at that beautiful sunset reflection off the tail there. I think we don't
We
have.
have a private jet taxiing.
I think we got ourselves a frozen butter landing over there. Pretty hard landing for that Delta 757.
I remember flying a Delta 757 years ago.
How was
It was Boston to Detroit. It's a nice landing. Smoothest landing ever.
I've never flown a 757.
Really?
Yeah, no. Hopefully one day.
What's the... I've flown 757 thousands of times. What's the biggest aircraft you've flown on? Is it the
330. 330.
I don't know. For me, it's either the 330 or the 787-8.
What airline 330 did you fly?
Avianca. I flew the 832.
Nice.
And then for the 787-8, I flew American.
Yeah, I did that too for a school trip. I like their 788, not their 787-9. So, Phantom Planes, what do you have to say? Would you like the American 787-8 or -9 better?
I've only been on the 787-8, so I can't really say.
Okay.
I see the 787-8 is much more common for American Airlines.
Yes, so I flew the 787-8 for a school trip, and
You flew the -9 coming back from Los Angeles, right?
yeah, so about that, for those of you who don't know, I got some pretty nice footage of that flight. Very nice crew, great landing, but the camera changed the file type for the footage, so therefore I was not able to post it, or else it would be
Yeah, I was
blurry.
just wondering about that.
It would give everybody a migraine watching it. But I still have to say the 787-8 because the back of the 787-9 is very crammed and tight. It's very claustrophobic.
Yeah, my mom recently flew on Lufthansa's 747-8 and she didn't really notice much of anything different. And now we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 heading over to San Diego, another one of our FLL West Coast flights. It is JetBlue flight 6529, registration 60, JetBlue flight 6529.
JetBlue Flight 529, it's just the JetBlue code is B6. No problem. I had that mistake too.
It's a JetBlue flight 529, and the registration to that is November 534 Juliet Bravo. All right, we have an arrival here.
I'll give that
That
one.
is a Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo coming in from Newark.
Flight
Newark Liberty International
3669.
Airport. Flight 3669. Registration November 933 November Kilo, and it is an Airbus A320neo. It's been in the air for the last 2 hours and 36 minutes, and those passengers are sure ready to get off in their South Florida destination.
And then we'll give you guys a nice moonshot over there once that plane is landed. Anyway, let's listen to how quiet this Neo engine is. New engine option.
So that's what NEO stands for.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get a boing boing.
Boing, boing. DIY sound effects, people. You can learn in this
Working on
video.
getting sound effects.
DIY sound effects, people. I'm a good teacher with that. Boing, boing.
Alright, let's get a moonshot. And then we have a Delta 757-200 taxi in, and we have an arrival.
Yep. Oh, nice hair shot of Phantom
Oh
Planes.
no.
Here, hold that for a second.
I'm gonna cut most of it off in a couple of weeks.
I dream of that.
I don't necessarily want to go bald, but I'm getting another buzz cut.
I remember I had a buzz cut when I was 5 because somebody got lice in my class. It was the funniest thing. And right up here we have a Delta 757 for Atlanta, Georgia, flight 1546. As you can see, it is taxiing to 10 left. Right there.
This is a nice engine sound for the 757-200.
It really is.
And I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water since my throat's starting to feel a little dry.
Yeah, I'll get you a bottle.
No, I have some in my car.
Okay. And our next arrival is Delta Airlines, flight 1541 from New York's LaGuardia International Airport. Flight time was 2 hours, 31 minutes. They were cruising up at 34,000 feet. Registration is November 356 Delta November. boing boing. Yeah, we just got a nice boing boing over there.
Alright, and on your screen right now is a Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. Delta Flight 1546, Boeing 757-200, headed over to Atlanta, Georgia for a flight of about an hour and a half, a little under.
Here's a nice SoFlo sunset shot right over there.
A little under an hour and a half flight. Registration for this one is November 6707 Alpha. And I'm gonna check up on our FedEx MD-11 that we've been talking about quite a bit, because I actually don't think I've ever seen one here.
I've never seen one. I actually did see one years ago.
Yeah, I actually saw one on my path.
Let's check out that information. Oh no, it is delayed to 7:17.
No, we can stay from that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll certainly be on its tail.
Merrill Vasquez, the sky really does look gorgeous. Got nice sunsets here in Fort Lauderdale. Phantom, please take over for 1 sec. I just have to get some water.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah.
And we have an arrival. We have an arrival over here that I am going to get to. Waiting for it to pop up. Another one of these ads.
Our next arrival, Spirit Airlines, Flight 784 from Punta Cana. In addition to that, we have a United Airlines 737 MAX 9 over there, headed over to Washington Dulles in Washington, D.C. It is Flight 700. In the new livery, it was just delivered in December of 2022, registration November 2, 7546.
I'm gonna see when this will depart.
When is that departure?
Air Canada is gonna depart.
Yeah, that's the one we just saw land. They have to reboard and stuff.
It's a quick turnaround.
You know, Air Canada's deplaning process is really smooth. When I flew them
It will
to...
depart at 7:30.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll be able to see it still. We have a nice long live stream today. I'm really excited. Here is the United 737 MAX 9 Flight 700 to Washington Dulles in Washington, D.C. Here, maybe go get a close shot of it. If you want me to get your phone.
Yeah, let's take several pictures. I want to post it on my computer. Oh, and then there's our Spirit Airlines arrival. And now we go over to the United 737 MAX 9, headed over to Washington Dulles. And there's a nice Mustang shot. There's car shots on this show too. Alright, I'm gonna get the Delta departure. It is headed over to Atlanta, Georgia for a flight of a little under an hour and a half. I want to say an hour and 15 minutes. I also did that flight when I did my most recent trip over to the Mountain West and West Coast. When I flew over to Denver, I had, the first flight was Delta, that plane, Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta. I actually had a rather forgettable experience as we were delayed nearly missed our flight that we get to Denver and our baggage was lost. So yeah, I had a rather forgettable experience on that flight from Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta, but otherwise everything was smooth.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very different.
My mom actually just flew American because she had to go to North Carolina for work. She flew...
My mom is traveling for work too.
Oh, where's she going?
Tampa.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we dropped her off this morning.
Oh, Hori-san, welcome, Hori. Thanks for joining.
Hori-san, hello, hello.
Welcome, Hori. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. And everyone in this chat, in case you don't know who Hori's Box is, he's
Amazing
a
live
FLL
streamer.
He does regular live streaming. He does live streaming here at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on a regular basis. And
Yeah.
he has a great channel. He's a great streamer himself.
Please make sure
Chat
you
is
like and
friendly.
subscribe.
Yeah, please make sure you like and subscribe to him, and I highly recommend you check him out. He's been really
Alrighty.
great to us all along.
Yeah, Hori's been awesome. Hori, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Hori.
Our arrival is Southwest Flight 2607 coming in from Baltimore, Maryland. They've been in the air for 2 hours and 10 minutes, Boeing 737-700, registration November 935, Whiskey November. Everybody, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, Phantom Planes' channel, and also Hori's Box.
I need to get everyone who subscribed to me to check out the community post, especially if I'm going to announce the new channel.
Oh yeah, the new live stream channel.
Yeah, but it's not my place to do that here.
No, go ahead.
It's fine. I can do it on my own video. I do.
Everybody, Phantom Planes has an announcement to make. Never mind.
I still want to take a little video.
Okay, yeah. I just got you a few nice camera shots. Our next departure is United Airlines Flight 700, taking off for Washington Dulles in Washington, D.C. Registration is November 27546. Boeing 737 MAX 9. What a beautiful livery right over there.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's very admirable.
I've made that mistake. But we haven't arrived over here.
Yes, our next arrival is JetBlue Flight 913 from White Plains, New York.
Phone's about to die.
It is an Airbus A320 November 607 Juliet Bravo. They've been in the air for the last 2 hours and 27 minutes. With the good old tartan tail livery. Nice butter landing over there for JetBlue.
I'm gonna step down and make my 10-minute video.
You can come back or just...
Yeah, I'll come back.
Next up, we have a United Airlines Boeing 737-800, flight 2162, taxiing to 10 left for its flight to Newark, New Jersey. It is a 22-year-old Airbus, a 22-year-old Boeing 737-800. Sorry about that. In the new United livery, which I find to be great looking. Please make sure you subscribe once again to my channel, Phantom Planes and Hori's Box. Thank you. And right here is also also a Southwest Boeing 737-800 heading over to Baltimore. A lot of Baltimore flights from Fort Lauderdale. Alright everybody, I'm going to disconnect my microphone to charge my phone also, so we do not run out of battery. Please let me know if you can still hear when I ask you. Thanks. Alrighty, can you guys still hear? This arrival is American Airlines Flight 469 from Charlotte, North Carolina. It is an Airbus A321 registration November 557 Uniform Whiskey. Thank you, Francisco Vasquez. I appreciate that. Thank you, Horry's Box. I appreciate you too. Everybody's got to appreciate Horry's Box. Our next departure is a United Airlines 737 MAX 8 headed over to Newark Liberty Airport in Newark, New Jersey. Alright everybody, I'm going to help Phantom Planes with something quickly. It will be a brief intermission. Just 1 second, please. Alright everybody, next we have an Air Canada Airbus A321 headed over to Toronto Lester B. Pearson International Airport. Flight 919, registration Charlie Golf Juliet Whiskey Delta. 20-year-old A321. Horry's Box, it sure is getting dark out here, but as they say, the show must go on. Right here we have a Southwest 737-800 taking off for Baltimore. cutting in 2 minutes, as it is getting pretty dark, as Hori just said. But we will be wrapping up with the nice Allegiant takeoff right here, which is headed over to Asheville. Francisco Vasquez, hopefully soon. I want to do a Miami live sometime in the near future. So we should see that pretty soon, hopefully. Surfer Plane, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I should be coming out with a lot more content very shortly. Trying to do a lot of YouTube shorts also, but you also see a lot more. Hori's box, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about Nightbot. I have to try to fix that a bit. This next arrival is JetBlue Flight 1459 from Windsor Locks. Alright everybody, with that arrival, I have to wrap up today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a pleasure working with Phantom Planes today. We hope to come out with a lot more content very soon, so please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.